Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Open Mic. Open Mic with yours truly, Chris Anu, and as usual, coming to you from the great state of Texas, Houston, Texas, to be precise. Thank you for joining the show. I'd like you to go ahead, if you are joining by way of the social media, hit that share button. And if you are watching by way of YouTube, please go ahead, hit the like and the subscribe button so that every time we are live as of this moment, you can receive notifications to join the show. Thank you for tuning in again. This is Open Mic, and I want to believe you know exactly what Open Mic is all about. On Open Mic, we'll let you do a little bit more of the talking, and we'll receive your phone calls anytime, any moment in the course of the show. But before I go on, I'd like to say happy and Merry Christmas to every one of you out there in Africa, in the West, that is the continent, Europe and the USA, and the rest of the third world. I don't know who divided the world into the first, the second, the third, and so on, but thank you for tuning in, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you in advance. After tomorrow, which is Tuesday, we're going to have a little break on these shows and come back to you after Christmas. But for the moment, I always bring you inspiring, educative, and exciting information. That is what television is all about. So please stay tuned. I will be right back to furnish you with the information that I bring to you today. Please do not touch your remote. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricatv@gmail.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for staying put. Again, go ahead, hit your share button and let others know that we are live. We are live on ABS. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I will be bringing you some very, very revealing information, testimonies of how the Cameroon government, using its administrators, armed citizens, that means handguns to citizens in Ambazonia, to be precise, to go out, abduct, kidnap, take ransom from citizens. And the reason they do this, you may be asking why, is because they want the element of fatigue to continue to grow within Ambazonians, so they can say, oh no, we need to end this war. I will bring you that information. I also received some information coming to you tonight that what is happening in La République du Cameroon, this time precisely in the town or city of Mbanga, Ambazonian IDPs are being shot at gunpoint by the Cameroon military and the Cameroon police. And each time they do this, they frame the victims up as thieves, robbers within the community. And I have somebody who will testify to what happened very recently in Mbanga, where two Ambazonian ADPs, Muslims, I think Muslims from Donga Mantum, I think so, taking refuge in Mbanga, were recently shot by the police, carried to the hospital. The other one died at the scene. They carried him to the mortuary, and then the other one was carried to the hospital. But they framed them up as armed robbers whom they shot in Mbanga, and they knew so well these were Ambazonian IDPs living in the community. So I will be talking on these two. I will be talking about these two stories and others tonight. So please stay tuned as I come right back to you after this ad.
ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricativ@gmail.com. ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricativ@gmail.com. ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I take you now into what is happening in La République du Cameroon. It is no news. It is no news that for over 9 years that the Amazonian War has existed. French Cameroon, realizing they could not beat Amazonian restoration fighters, took up a scheme, and that scheme involved arming civilians, putting guns in the hands of civilians to go after civilians in Amazonia, and in some cases, Amazonian restoration fighters, hoping that the civilians' arm can dissuade Amazonian citizens to renege their support on the war. And so we have seen this in the Libialem, we have seen this in Gov'T, we have seen this in Kumbo, Bui, we have seen this also in Fako, where and many other counties, where French Cameroon administrators, the so-called divisional officers, they put guns in the hands of civilians. They recruit civilians, put guns into their hands to go out and attack civilians just so they can dissuade civilians from continued support for the war. Now, they do not dare go close to Amazonia restoration fighters because they know that Amazonia restoration fighters are well armed to confront them, and they know if they are caught by Amazonia restoration fighters, they know it is death. It is death. And so the case I bring to you took place recently in the Gov'T, I think precisely in the Bambelang, I believe. My informant on the ground who is joining me we educate us precisely on where this took place. But in the case I bring to you today, the victim who was picked up by Amazonia restoration fighters was armed and sent by the colonial officer for Ndop Central. They call him. My guest will review the names, but we will get there. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring you the video. Let me bring you the video of this guy. Listen to his confession carefully. Listen to his confession carefully. It's a short video, but listen to what he says and who sent him.
Donne le numéro, on appelle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I have the English version of this video clip, but this version is the one they conducted in their own local dialect. But the guy you find on your screen is a civilian picked up by Ambazonian restoration fighters. Upon interrogation, he exposes the scheme. And the scheme is sponsored by this gentleman. I don't know whether I should call him a gentleman. The guy whose face you find on your screen there, that is the divisional officer for Indop Central. He is the one who sponsored this guy, and this guy is not alone. He is not alone. Many of them. It's a team sponsored by the Colonial Divisional Officer for Indop Central. You can see his face right there on your screen. I will bring you the name later on. But he sponsored these guys, put guns in their hands to go out, and attack. You put guns in their hands to go out and attack civilians. All right, let me, because of time constraint, let me add my informant here. Hello. Okay, good to hear your voice, my friend. Tell me, I am looking on my screen here at the image of this civilian who is said to have been recruited by the colonial officer for Indop Central. Remind me the name of that colonial officer for Indop Central.
No, Mr. Ngongon Edison.
Mr. Ngongon Edison, the man whose face you see on your screen on my right. That is Ngongon Edison, the colonial divisional officer for Indop Central, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me, the gentleman that is being interrogated late into the night wearing a cap, he confessed, according to the English version of this footage, the version I have here is in your dialect. He confessed that he was recruited by Ngongon Edison.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what you people learned talking to him. Tell me exactly the entire story.
Okay, the full story where we will get them from that guy. Now say if you be by man, we be the wrong bike for Bambalang.
Okay.
When everybody biting they go gear for military. Then sometime about them for Bambalang, they catch people that way they biting and go gear for military. Then go one then say me they see biting and go gear for military. Where that guy said man, I be go court planting and gear for military. So they were one in that come away by way be the runner now in the military be gear for you. How will you be common if here say the secretary go leak? You run now with the bike, go with that one dog. How will you go with the bike now from dog? Go say the bike, chop the money. How will you chop the money now?
Hold on. So number one, the bike where it be the right, now military be give you.
Yes, now military will give you say me they give you information. Say any place Amber guide in there, me the pass for day or any side where they call and say Amber guide in there for Bambala, make you wrong immediately go reach for day, go see their movement. And if they do even if they go carry a bullet for military, they if they ever go carry 4 or 5 bullets, can give for him so that we will lost send for him, send a bullet way pick up for back brigade. That's why they do them.
So then, so after some time, he go sell the bike where military give you.
Yes, he go sell the bike. He go sell the bike now. I will be say the bike now. It's time for the cry before he go meet some one Bambalan guy where be the work military where they call it Daganisi. Before the Daganisi carry now, he go for Geo. How they gonna go meet to SGO? The one big guy there where they call it when a Bambalan guy where they call it Maxel. Mm-hmm. So now the Maxet before yeah, the guy be the only kind of Maxey, then say na Maxey because the Maxey na the guy quarter na the guy quarter man. So he be the only the call all time. Only the influence say me they look play with Amber then they call me to the day. And if you don't say how Amber don't catch still levy, you know what still the work. Now Maxey the only influence in that SGO on top.
So Amber we don't catch you before, Leafy, Ego.
Yes, Amber don't catch it before that guy, that Tasha, that Bambalan guy where the gig gone. So Gongon Anderson call say me come. Say Bambala people they over get money. Say me look business people that where they for Bambala, where they get money, may they put allegation for their head. Say they talk with Amber. Or they pay a regulation tag where they pay for Amber. So that they can't catch them go down. So any man where they catch it, they see the receipt for it, he go pay 2 million. Yeah, they go don't put a for here say go pay 2 million. And they don't catch plenty people there for Bambala. Daganisi we don't come for in that Tasha with A1 according to the explanation where that guy tell me because all the thing we get them from that guy. Now he explain all things for we. So Daganisi they ever come for 9 for Bambala in that A1 with some military man where they call it Kong.
A1 now who be this Daga, is it Dagadishu and A1? Who are they?
The Daganisi na still civilian. We ngongo arrest dongi gun. They that A1 na military man where they for them.
Okay.
Where in the room military for them. They don't come to na still military man where they for them. For any evening, they never take 2 bike. Then that Daganisi drive one. That Tasha they try one where they carry down Concom or they carry that A1 they come for Bambala village. Even some by people and they were in a Bambala guy the way they take the goat out with your office. You frighten them say anytime when they want go mission for Bambala, they go can't use that them. Because even the very guy don't talk say no worry that by guy then say that you don't frighten them, say me that they carry them to bring her, and he don't come that by guy their name for we. And talk all mission when they don't come for Bambala can't do it. Some guy there for Bambala where they ever make business. They go buy a car, they go sell up. I will go say come back that very day. Then because they touch at 2, you don't put it on spy there for quarter. Say any man where they don't say get money for quarter. Me they call it there so that he go come now for 9. Would I prove that because you don't give them you don't give them a free chance, simply they cash animal will get money and they don't do it so.
So hold on there. So it when I say Dio don't give them express permission for kidnap anybody where they get money for town at their discretion.
Yes, that one which with Dio for top. According to which that guy they explained because the guy never lied. All to where they talk now, which the guy talk.
The guy said
Dio don't tell them.
Go on.
See the guy talk say Dio don't call them, tell them say me they look any Bambala man where get money so that they will go catch you. So they don't say Bambala people over door. So when they don't catch them, they know if you ever go report for any side again. Yeah. So the only time where they feel report at their phone, but they go call phone for Bambala. Tell you say that man they talk with Amber. Say phone for Bambala no 1 year animal will talk with Amber. So when they just call it, talk say that man they talk with Amber. Phone will go just write a report. Stand up front say me they worry that man.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Make I recap the thing so that people who they listen if you understand. So. The Dio, this guy with a Siam for screen, he go send these boys, give them guns, tell them any rich person where they inside Bambalang, may they go catch it, take money from he. And then since the people where they catch them, they fear, they not fit go report. Instead they go report for the phone of Bambalang. When phone of Bambalang a report to the Dio they go tell the phone say those people that they talk with Amber. Correct?
Yeah, yeah. And I get picture them too for Bambala people that where they get money. When time when I catch that guy, I take her for his phone. When he there for line, I say he explain that too for some military man when a Bambala man. He send and even the military man too, they ever send the picture for he say, me look the picture what I know the man for Bambala. Anytime we say the picture, you go know the man, you go talk to him, yes, he know the man. The military man will talk to me, they follow who side the man is stay. And they get some their location when they follow for Google Earth. When they write Google Earth, now they look location for that man how they go mark. And I get a mark there for my phone. Plenty of it, I move from my phone. When they don't mark spot people their house. When they don't spot their house, they will send military now for place where it had them for go. They will just send military. The military will just come straight from their mark where they get them for their phone. They will just come straight for that for your house. Can't pick you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wait that way the guy they explain. So the guy tell me say EBS part. When they don't talk with any man, EBS part for run or for send person for day. And I don't catch it. He don't show me more than 20 people them where in and they walk where they never send it for village. But I don't call all the people that we don't call all the people that they count. We want them say the one at first and the last. He will still hear again. Why did they go meet all of the people? They can't catch our own people that they go take money from them. Why Joe to know Joe he get his own village? Why not go for your own village to the catch people for day? In the only kind of for Bambala.
The Dio na ngo Ketunja Pekin too.
Nango Kutonja begin for Bamisi.
Okay. So when these boys they take this money, they go give them for the Dio or
Yes,
what?
They ever first call you for phone. When they don't seriously get money, they never first call you for phone say, me you send them 200,000. If you not send them 200,000, the military can't catch you. So far you know say they never work with military, you go fear. So other people they never send. Some man never talk say you no go send her. And if you not send, they will just put allegation of your head say you not Amber guy they did you or you give you support Amber guy there, you never give them money, you never buy them thing that way no be way it never day. When because they don't just put on so that make your allegation heavy.
Yeah.
So that when they run talk so military will come for them. Plenty people and they don't can't catch them for Bambala. Go take money. Even the Tio says that gone RC, if you don't come for Bambala, can't stand for Market Square. They talk with people that say say one a piece. Say no one minute they talk with Amber guy there for Bush. But only that very day, Tio cast 3 people there for Bambala. Go collect 5 million for them. So small guy they way he manage, Tio catch it go down. Some part 2 day where he they manage the money, Tio catch it go down. So mommy 2 day where they manage the money, Tio still catch it go down. They still go now go take 5 million for them. They still come back again. Only with that very picking them. They still can cast on some store people there too. Cast on woman where they sell Mexican, cast on where they sell store, still go again. Come cast on woman where be even ever they follow Amber. Where in that Amber no they still come out. If they catch and go down. That one is still another 5 million again. So they don't take talk. It take 1.5 months. They collect 10 million for Bambala.
The Dio. This Dio so.
So now wait that we eat do because if you don't talk with that beginning say that business, that their business and to do the beginning don't tell me say it die today so now for back Dio. Even the money where they go bring up, Dio no the key on.
Oh, so when they go get this money, come they give them for Dio and Dio no they give them nothing.
They never just fool them. Because they talk say if you give them money, they will go make their passport run. So if they run, they no go see they get the kind of money. I wait it that way. It's a don't explain that for me.
Okay, hold on there.
They never go bring. They never go bring 2 million. If you give them 100,000, then two they share 50,000.
All right,
Yes.
hold on there a second. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining, you may not understand what we are talking about here. This is what is going on, what we have learned. The image you find on your screen right now, the guy being interrogated there, is one of the guys armed by the Colonial Divisional Officer for Bambelang, or not Ndop Central DO, they call him. The man whose face you see there now on my right or on your right. That is the DO for Indop Central. What he does is he arms guys like the one you see on your screen being interrogated. He arms them, he put guns into their hands to go around the town in Dop as a whole, targeting rich people in the area. He gives them guns to go around targeting rich people in the area. When these guys, when the boys go out, when the boys who are armed by the DO go out and target civilians who are rich, they send information to the DO. They now send the army to go and pick up these civilians in the town, tagging them as those who support Amba, whereas all they want is to extort them, kidnap them, take ransoms from them. That is what is going on. That is the story we are trying to expose at this moment. And I'm talking to one of the persons on the ground who interviewed the guy you find in that video, and the guy exposed everything that this colonial officer is asking them to do. Now, tell me, this guy said how many of them have been recruited by the DO?
The one.
Then your phone is breaking. Okay, let's take that again. We didn't get to how many of them were the DO don't recruit them for go after civilians.
They plenty. I say if we don't be Amber, you drop gun come for DDR, then you don't ever permit for give you gun. But if you be civilian, or you be the tonton for quarter, or you be brother for military, or you feel the give the information, or you be thief man, or you be the town the thief, they will take you. I say if you go thief, come back, you not tell you, they will carry you go shoot them with total. Like you never stay that way they shoot some.
Hold on there. You say if you hold on there. You say if you don't be Amber, then go for DDR or come back, the DO in order to give you gun. Explain that one. Why did you do? Why?
Okay, even I don't ask the guy say why do you know give gun for person where you don't be Amber. He talks say because he still get the mind for Amber if he shoot people then kill him. So now why they have enough give them gun. Even Amber big guy in there for they like shoot down Umar like Sancho Leona. We dance them the day for the plenty where they say they not ever give them gun. Because if they give them gun, they feel run come back for Amber. Would they gun say come back forgiveness for Amber boys them.
Mm-hmm.
So now why they not give them? But if you be a brother for military or you be civilian where you be ever they work with them, they give the information, they will give you gun.
They will give you gun.
Because they trust because other Amber guy that ex Amber they not trust them. So now why that way? Because I don't ask the guy say if the other ex Amber then they never come from dog. He say yes. Anytime when they get heavy mission where they want go, they never call them they come, but they never ever give them gun. If they even give them gun, like they don't open no enough for they just give them an empty gun. But then where they know it be Amber, now where they never use them, they give them gun because they know say they not ever betray them. So
which kind guns did they give them?
They give them pocket gun, the pistolet.
Okay.
15 rank. They give them a pistolet 15 rank. And each time is in the 6 where they give that pistolet for inside Tunja. Then 6.
Them 6,
but,
okay.
Yes, it's a three by people there where they don't give them the pistolet, but they never walk out with them for their waist. Any place where they go reach for see Amber where they make control now.
Yes.
Where if Amber do for road E1, they will just move the gun for their waist, shoot the Amber, they make corner for officer they need military run immediately come. So military run and come immediately. When military run and can reach for the place, it go be seen a military don't can shoot her. When they by guy they shoot her. Yeah, it's they don't work that kind of mission plenty, and the higher village where they don't work that thing enter for them na Bamuka, and that very guy who don't kill and so na imami come on na Bamuka. So it we say whether na isi na imami come on Bamuka. He say anytime where they never use the Bamuka so that they for road, then that A1 go call he say me wrong go for Bamuka. He go run now, they go from where they there for back the camp. He go reach for them shoot them. When they shoot the amber guy, he fall for them. Motor for military go just appear for the place. Shoot gun now for air. May all my disappear. Me they carry die, but they go down total. And they don't send it for plenty mission them. Like they don't send it for Bango. Me go study how we Bango day. Me they can't attack. They don't send it for Diba na Wata. I don't go stay with Diba na Wata for play for around 2 weeks.
And Ndiba na Watana Amba.
Yeah, na Amba for
Baba. So they send ye. It go stay with Ndiba na Wata. And no harm Ndiba na Wata.
Yeah, they send he go stay with Ndiba na Wata. And I say Ndiba na Wata no be no say they work with military. It no be no say they work with military. So now so they pass the key. They get Amba fighter because military they over fear for go. Or for get location for amber fighter. So they use that very guidance where they for around towns the workers so now why that it don't tell me say any guy where I know say they ever stay fund up where they do all the work with military or they suspect say they ever go for corner military. If the guy they ever come from a corner might be very careful. The guy get pistol for his back. Where he go just come move and so shoot. When he move and shoot too. Go just community motor immediately. Go just reach. And sometimes they will go full. We say they get granite for sale, and they will get with person where they know we. And the man will talk say, you know one can play with them. They go come first give you granite. You go trust it. He go come the second time and kill you and kill them. So that's where they do. And when they kill one amber, they never appreciate them. And the appreciation they gonna for Joe. Joe never get for them. If you just move around 50,000 get for them, but if you kill one amber, they give more than 500,000 for them.
This one where Amber be catch him, where he there now? Is still there with Amber?
I know you talk.
This one where at the show for screen where Amber be catch him, is still there with Amber?
Yeah, that one with it's still there with Amber. It's still there with Amber. Plenty information where they talk. It's still there with Amber. It's for underground.
Okay.
Yes, you know if you ever see outside.
Okay. How it would take how it be possible so it would take pistol can enter they inside come with Amber and Amber enough it discover say it get pistol. They nobody the Amber nobody such new people where they come in.
No, anytime where it never go study Amber, it never go with pistol.
Okay.
It never go normally.
Oh, it go normally for just for monitor the places where Amber then they.
Yes, and
Okay.
the way they never take it do that thing at day. When they never can see Amber for road, they never take number for Amber. Say me where they stay from dog. If I see military from the where they can't decide, give me a number so that if I go see military where they can't decide, I will call you. Okay, Amber now will give you number for you. Say go see military, you call me. You go regional from the talk with military. Say don't go take the number for that Amber. So if he call the Amber number, who he say don't go now reach, but it then I say military the plan for car. If he make us so, then if he go now discover military.
Yeah.
You need to take 2 motor, they go for 2 area. You go call the Amber guy and tell and say we're gonna be very careful. Military there for road camp. Where the track where they set in a military.
Right.
When they don't turn back now, Amber guy then will start a trust say no, the guy will give me better information. Military be the can he call me, tell me. Okay, next time now, you go call them and say they go call you go try for the give them one information or give them some kind of thing and say they might do so or for can't take them in and they go some place before the one they can't where you don't call military go sleep for some area. Then he called and I say me they can't pass for the place, can't meet up where the one they come military go shoot them.
Interesting. Now, I believe, say, once they catch Amber catch this other guy, news spread for Indop where SD Dio Fondop, they do. What to be the reaction for Fondop when they hear this news?
I called it. I take all the number. We'll take all the number there for that big people there for or inside the guy phone. We'll call them. Even with video call, show them for them saying that I'm at the list. We will don't catch the guy. Some military insect glad na class will be the suffer for the guy hand. The guy be the maker will not be the sleep. The guy be the maker. He go sleep play where I'm at the sleep. Then when they can't find we problem, he can't tell we will go for the die where they kill away. Some of the military the insect glad say how we don't kill the guy. They don't go even the work at again because the guy be the over. The call then talk say me they go inside.
Yeah.
When they send them for the one they go and before the one work on rigs. But they even attack them for the key there. When the key there when that guy.
So the military be inside be happy say when say Amber pick up the guys. They either over make them the kill them.
Yeah, the military be happy. Even I get two of that military people that were moving. I moved their number inside that guy's phone. Where I be calling them for phone. They tell me say I take their number inside that phone, call them with my own number, but I'm buying a private phone, call them, I not call them my number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't call them, they don't let me plenty thing there. Where even that two down the do and two phone down. They don't tell me say even that money when they take us on, they never get their own. All that thing with you do and they never get their own and they suffer.
When they
so
go.
anytime maybe explain that for me so I know be ready put that in my mind because I be tell you say if he how he tell me say na English even na English speaking me leave come can't be tell me too if he can't be tell me I dey go I no fit kill if he can't be tell me I dey go I go no say all thing wey he talk na true thing because you know fit the day with them go person the talk say the man a bad man wey still dey with the man me run for the man he place can't dey with me before I go no say the man a bad man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tell me say the guy in the way they over call people then call them when they call you say work at them was on site they will just call them and they will go make more when they come back they don't give them anything. Now only till they share the thing with A1 where they don't connect for big people then where they where they even
Amber no fit for pick up the deal.
It be very easy according to which way the guy don't explain that for me. It be very easy.
Mm-hmm.
It be very easy for Teki because if the guys say don't explain that for me, say that only 4 minutes the stay will play with you today. So for play with for your office now 2 military, but for play with you the stay now 4. So na small things for Amber there for enter them.
Okay.
Military they also shoot gun for 9. When military man here was some of gun for 9, they lock house. They end.
They run.
They run now. They run. So it be very easy. They will pick that two for now. We will pick that two. Then all these kinds of finish. Yes. We never say me military no can fight we. Me military can't fight we. Me we to go fight it. But me they only go fight civilian the way they don't get anything. They don't get a hand for the war. If military man can't stand for my head, they say me give me 500,000, you know, camp. Now send to our Amber to go stand my head talk say give me 4,000. The man the gap. So may the man not give me 4,000. May the military man the camp for back say they want kill the man because they give me 4,000. If he the military man they ever go to for people they hate take money for Bambala the commander where they Bambala now even the worst man some place there for Bambala where Bambala people they ever pass for day. No be say have you talked to smoke on shot. Well if you want pass for the job you pay 50,000 hold for your hand because if you pass the military day for that place, they catch you for the 50,000 and they never catch 50 by any day. No, that for brigade they take money.
50 buys.
Yeah, when they take any buy so na 50,000, any buy and that one for Bambala don't over too much. That one don't over too much. No be ties too. They talk say they prevent a civilian for Amber. When they say kill civilian, any military man where they come for Bambala, they can't find any money. Any military man where they come for Gogutunja, they can't find any money. So why be they Bambala where they be call a doctor? If you don't find money for Bambala, go still right again, say me they put it for Bambala. They still bring it for Bambala, they still can't find money. Go buy house, buy PP house, buy motor, then they work out them. Don't until they were doing Bambala people. So Bambala people in particular, it's time of Tunja, they all suffer for humility. They over suffer for humility. Because they know say money there for Bambala and they just catch people anyhow. So Bambala for any man that won't give money, they only go for break out. If they never should not commander never should not wait to call Bambala man we get store say he may come for break out. When he come with they talk say I'm about buy enter where I store buy water, I'm about enter where I store buy bread, I'm about enter where I store buy cigar. You must give 500,000. Why you be say cigar for Amber? Why you be say bread for Amber? Why you be say water for Amber? So you must give 500,000.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Thank you very much for giving us this information. I hope you guys stay safe out there. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that guy is talking to me from Ndop. And again, he is narrating the story of how this colonial officer of Ndop Central is kidnapping, arming civilians to use them to kidnap other civilians to take ransom from them. In fact, the reporter here says just a few weeks ago, he took 10 million, is it 10? Yeah, 10 million from a number of civilians in Ndop. And this is what they are doing. The DO is taking his own, the army, they are taking their own. And every time, you know what they say, right? It is Amber. It is Amber that is kidnapping people and taking ransom from them. Whereas this is the one doing it. And this thing is not peculiar with Ndop. You also have, this is very popular in Lebialem, where the BLM colonial officer arms the so-called vigilante to go around with guns, abduct cocoa farmers, take ransom. The last time, about probably a month or so, a month and a half or 2 months ago, they robbed somebody of about 40 million CFA. 40 million CFA in the BLM. Imagine, that person is your father. He just came from selling, I think they said he went to Chang to sell cocoa. He came, he had 10 million in his pocket for the sale of the cocoa. And on coming back, the so-called vigilante, armed, given guns by the colonial officer for the BLM, abducted this man and took all the money, all of the 10 million. He sweat for a year. Think about that. They left that one, went to another house, broke into the house, took out again. They said, is it another 10? The whole thing, they sum it up to about 40 million CFA franc that the colonial officer for the BLM sent and armed civilians to go after civilians, kidnap them, take their money. That is what is going on the ground. But you will hear people on the social media like Mimi Mefo will let you know that is the work of Ambazonian fighters. That is the work of Ambazonian fighters. But when officials, colonial officials like this colonial DO that you find on your screen and those who have mentioned it elsewhere, when they do that, you do not hear, when they do that, you do not hear the Mimi Mefos reporting about it. No, they don't. But this story is coming from a victim. Let me get this caller here. Remember, this is open mic. You can call anytime. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Secretary Chris. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Meme County in Ground Zero.
Okay, and what do you have to contribute, sir?
There's such people that are worthy of death. Such Jews, they are worthy of death because they are wicked.
Yeah.
These people are really wicked. They are really wicked, and I pray that the wickedness of their wickedness will take them. They are wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Because such a Jew like that called himself a citizen, or you see, a citizen of Southern Cameroon, and he's doing that to his people.
Yeah.
He's doing that to his people, for his own people, his mothers and brothers and sisters. So that man is not worthy to live.
I think we
He's
have.
not worthy to live.
I think we have heard such stories coming from Kumba, right? Especially by, is it Kumba 2? Kumba 2, is it Mayor
Yes.
or Dio? Dio, the guy from
Yes,
Batibo.
yes. Yes, that's what he's doing here. Broken a women's table. Women that they don't go and sell on Monday. He brings that table, and one of that table, you see, the cost price to make one of that table almost 10,000. A woman that's trying to sell a small salt or small crayfish like that, we broke, you see, her table, and then when you come like that, arrest you, and then put you in sale, and then you pay some money there before you come out.
Mm-hmm.
So such people are wicked. I pray that the judgment of God will fall on them, because they don't have pity on their people. They don't have mercy on their people. And the Bible makes us understand those who don't have mercy on people, God will not show them mercy when the day will come.
Yeah.
So I pray that God should make a way that should take such a people, because they are wicked. Treating your own people like that.
All right. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So we will leave this particular. Okay, let's get to this caller here first. Hello. 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 Okay, if you have to call here, you have to turn down the volume of your set to call. Don't call while the volume of your set, your television set is up. Turn it down and focus on your phone when you call. All right, we will leave this here, ladies and gentlemen, and I will take you to another painful experience. This one happening in the Mbanga. This one happening in Mbanga, where two Ambazonian ADPs shot dead. Two Muslims Ambazonian ADP shot to death in Mbanga by Cameroon police, the Cameroon police, and then they try to cover up the story. They try to turn it around to suggest that they were armed robbers. I will take you to that story when I come back. So please stay tuned.
ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricativ@gmail.com. ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricativ@gmail.com. ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment I take you to another pathetic story, this one happening in Mbanga. As you know, Mbanga is part of the littoral in La République du Cameroon. The story coming from there says, recently, a few days ago, two Ambazonian IDPs, two Muslim Ambazonian IDPs, living in that city, the city of Mbanga, were trapped and shot dead by two Cameroon security officers. This isn't like they didn't know that these were IDPs. They knew exactly who they were, but the reason they gave for shooting them will surprise you. Let me show you this. This is the image of the guy. You can see the guy, the one who survived. That is the one who survived, still in the hospital. It is pathetic. That is him there. I wish the title wasn't covering the wounds in his hands. You would see the horrible wounds on the hands. And this picture you find here is a picture of the funeral, the burial of the one who died at the scene. That is what happened in Mbanga. I'm bringing somebody on the ground who has first-hand information on this story to narrate to us what exactly happened here. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Greetings, Secretary Chris.
Greetings, sir. We are looking at these images on the screen. They are pathetic. And I'd like you to tell us exactly what happened.
Okay, Secretary Chris, this bad incident occurred last Tuesday.
Last
night.
Tuesday. Okay.
Yes, the commander of the gendarmerie began the research of Banga. They are always going patrolling towards Malike Souza. So when they moved on their patrolling, they went to Malike, which is closer to Souza. They were doing their normal rifle.
Okay.
It was about 10 p.m. They arrested these two Muslim brothers. One of them is a bike rider, and the other one is doing cafeteria. They live in the same house. So when these gendarmes came, the commander was with them.
Mm-hmm.
And they dressed in civilian attire.
The gendarmes came dressed in civilian attires.
Yes, the commander, his name is, they call him Commander Zabra. He's from Yaoundé, he's a Yaoundé person.
Okay.
So he came with his team. And when people started running because of this raffle, this Yaya, the rider, had to wait for his brother to close his cafeteria, and they would take the same bike and rush home. So immediately they took the bike, they were blocked and arrested.
So were they two brothers?
Yeah, they came from the same place. They are from Lasin, is around Kambe side, I think, Ndonga Mountain, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. So they arrested them and they cuffed them. They handcuffed them.
That was around, you said that was around 10 p.m. In the night.
Yeah, around 10 p.m. in the night. And according to the person who is living there, the Muslim youth leader, he said when they came for during this their patrolling, when they are doing this raffle, they shoot two guns in the air. And the vigilantes around that area has to come out.
Okay.
So there are vigilantes, auto defense in that area, that same Maleke. So during that same time, this commander, they received a call that there is a robbery along that express road, the highway. There was a passenger bus that was break down, and some guys are harassing and robbing passengers.
Okay.
That same hour. Then he took his team and left one gendarme with these boys, and he rushed to the scene. After 40 minutes, they came back, and auto defense came out, and they said they know these boys. They are doing cafeteria, and one is doing a restaurant, and the other one is a bike rider. So when immediately they came back, this Commander Zabra is making some statement like, okay, he went there, he met armed robbers, he shot and killed one person, the others ran into the bush. But he's going to kill these two boys because they are not clean.
Because they are not what?
They are not clean. That these two boys are not clean. He will kill them also. That's what he was using that same statement at that particular place.
And this commander you said is a gendarmerie commander, you said, right?
Yes. He always goes out with his team for patrolling, like arresting people, extorting money from them.
So he shot these two guys.
I'm coming to that, sir.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is when they always leave Manga for night patrolling, they go Maleke side. There's all those small towns along the highway. They enter during their raffle. So when he came back, he was making this statement that he shot one armed robber and the others escaped into the bush. But these guys, they are not clean. He's going to kill them. You know, like I said before, he received the call. There was an armed robbery on the highway.
Yeah.
They left one gendarme guiding these two boys with handcuffs. Already they handcuffed these boys.
Okay.
So when they came back, he said he is going to kill them. So the auto defense people were like saying they know these boys.
The vigilante team said, no, don't kill them. They know these boys.
Yeah, so they took them into their car as usual because they know when they arrest people, they go to their brigade the next day, maybe for bailing and everything. That's what everyone thought. So they left with them that same night and drove off. So they went on, they arrived at the scene where he shot that armed robber, where the robbery was took place, and shot these two boys, joined them with the person he shot before on the highway.
Okay, hold on there. Hold on, let's make it very clear. They picked these boys, took the boys to the place where the armed robbery took place and shot them there.
He shot them there because, like I said earlier, when they were inside Maleke, when they arrested this boy, they received a call that there's a robbery because the one agency was break down, and they received a call that some criminals are robbing, harassing people, and they are robbing them.
Mm-hmm.
So they went there, and when he came back, he said he have shot one person, and the others escaped, and these boys also are not clean. So
okay, so let's go past the moment they are shot. So after they are shot, what happened next?
They took them direct to the mortuary, and they didn't know Mr. Ibrahim was unconscious. They thought they are all dead.
Oh. So after shooting them, they thought they are all dead. They took them to the mortuary bed. This one with lying on the hospital bed, whose image we see here, was still alive.
Yeah, they took them, both of them, with the armed robber that they shot earlier.
Yeah.
Straight to the mortuary. So then they dropped them at the mortuary and left. And was later on, the mortuary attendants noticed that Ibrahim was not dead.
So later on, the mortuary attendant found out this guy we are seeing on the screen wasn't dead.
Yeah, he was still alive.
Do we know how long they had been in the mortuary? Do we know how long they had been in the mortuary before they found out he wasn't dead?
It was the same night, Secretary. It was
same
the
night.
same night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened
So when
after that?
The mortuary attendant, they have to call that same brigade that these people you brought, one person is alive, still breathing.
Okay.
So they came back and took this boy to the hospital and cuffed him there.
Okay.
So that's what happened. And the next morning, the people of Maleke, the Muslims community, they gathered. They knew that these two boys were arrested. They went to Banga for bailing. They went there and they were surprised. They met a different story, different narrative.
Now this one. Now this one who survived, is he beginning to explain what happened? Is he talking yet?
Yes, I received an information he can talk today because he was transferred to a hospital in Chang.
In Chang?
Yes.
And now you said they were originally from Donga Mantung, right? They are IDPs in Mbanga, and all this happened in Mbanga?
Yeah, they reside in Maleke, just between Banga and Suza.
Okay.
Yeah, they are from Lasin, around Kambe side.
Okay. Listen, you do us a favor, monitor the story. If this guy who survived is able to talk, and if you can reach him, let me know.
Okay, Secretary Chris. And before I forget, Secretary Chris.
Okay.
The other week, like 2 weeks ago, this same commander and his team, they arrested also 3 Muslim guys on a bike. They were Nordis.
Okay.
They left Banga at night, going back to Suza, because they were 3 on top of the bike. They arrested them, and their family has to spend 800,000 francs CFA before they release them.
Well, that's not strange in Cameroon, right? If the divisional officer will be sending out people, giving them guns, as we find in the case of Gov'T and the BLM, to go and kidnap people and take money, then that of the army and the police and the gendarme isn't strange, because forever, that's what they are known to do.
Of course, I know. And also, Secretary Chris, I can forward you a number of the youth leader in that same Maleke.
Okay. Does he speak English?
He can provide the vigilantes that witness
okay.
The incident. In case of anything, I'll forward you this guy number.
Okay.
And I also would try, I request that this boy in the hospital, they should try this, because he's with his family now. His family took him to the hospital. He has a bullet on his shoulder and one bullet that scattered his arm.
A bullet on this, on what? On the chest? You mean on the shoulders?
On the shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, and one bullet another bullet that scattered his arm.
All right. Thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, there are images that I cannot show you here because they don't look good for television. YouTube will immediately shut us down if we put those images on the screen. The image of this guy that you find on your screen. Those are the ones that we can put on screen. Others are worse than what you find there. But that is what Amazonian IDPs in La République du Cameroon go through. Can you imagine? The gendarmes pick you up somewhere else, and they hear that there was a robber somewhere else. They pick you and they take you, carry you to the location where there was robbery, shot you there so that everybody can believe them that you were armed robbers. Whereas they pick you from somewhere, took you to that location where armed robbery took place and shot you to death, carried both of you to the mortuary, and they dump you there thinking that all were dead. But this one guy survived. I hope that he will be able to tell the story of what exactly happened on that day. But that is what Amazonian IDPs, they go through in La République du Cameroon. They are either picked up and put behind bars, and when they pay hefty fines, hefty ransoms, then they are freed. I don't know why what Amazonian IDPs or refugees, as we call them, are still doing in La République. Anyways, you should go back home. Nobody stops you from going back home. Go back home. Take care of your home. You should not be in La République du Cameroon. You should be back home. All right, I will take a brief break out, and when I come back, this is open mic. You can call and contribute to the show. But for this moment, I will take a brief break out. Again, when I come back, I will open the phone line to allow you call in and make a contribution. Please stay put. I will be right back. I will be right back. All right.
Opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricativ@gmail.com. ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricativ@gmail.com. ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular...
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, remember, this is open mic. With open mic, we prefer you to do much of the talking. You are free to call in and interrupt me any hour, any moment of the show to ask a question or to make any form of contribution. And you are not limited to the subject of discussion here. So let's get the phone number on the screen, please. And before you call, always remember this. Before you call, remember to shut down the volume of the television set behind you or whatever you are listening and watching from. Shut down the volume of the TV set. Focus on your phone before you call, because when I pick your call and hear my voice in the background, I know no matter how much I say hello, hello, you will not hear me because that is delayed. So you want to hear me the moment I pick your call. Focus on your phone and shut down the volume in the background. Let's get the number, okay? The phone number is right there on your screen. You can call to make a contribution. You can call to make a contribution to the subject that we're discussing today, or any other subject on your mind. The phone number is there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I would like to take you to another subject that is kind of funny. It's something to laugh over. You see this gentleman, or I don't know whether he is a gentleman, but whom you are seeing on your screen there is or was the colonial officer for La République du Cameroon in Bui County, precisely Kumbo, ladies and gentlemen. We are learning that he was found dead. He was found dead this Monday morning, in his residence in Tobin, Kumbo, Bui County, in Amazonia. Now, Michael Theophile was a citizen of La République du Cameroon, precisely from the center region of that country. We are told that he is in the habit of waking up every Monday morning and leading a weight loss exercise somewhere in the Kumbo. And so everybody was assembled there today at the spot expecting the DO to show up. The day went by, the time went by, and the thing was over. He did not show up. It was a little bit unusual for him, they said. And so right after then, some military officers decided to visit the residence to find out what is going on. Why is he not showing up for the exercise? And when they got there, the doors were still locked. I don't know whether maybe he wasn't married. But they got there, the door was still locked. They tapped the door, nobody opened the door. They broke into the house and found a man lying dead in his own house. And again, that happened in Tobin. He lives in Tobin. He was the colonial DO for Bui County. But this is, I bring you this story because we've heard stories like this. And what the indigents are telling us is, this is karma. This is karma happening to him because he is in the habit. He has been, for as long as he has been there, he has been in the habit of using the military, the Cameroon military and the gendarme, to suffocate life in the citizens of that area. And so it appears, they said, they used some traditional concoction to take his life. That is why he couldn't wake up from his bed this morning. I hope that this could extend to officers like the colonial officer in Ndop, whom I just mentioned here, whose image I had here, who is arming civilians, ladies and gentlemen, to go out and kidnap and extort money from innocent civilians. I hope it will extend to this guy. If people in Ngo Ketunjo doesn't know how to do that, maybe they go to Tobin, Kumbo, and learn from those who took the life of this other one. And the same thing should apply to those in the BLM, the colonial officer in Menji. I hope this follows them too. That is that on that story, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the phone lines are open. Go ahead, call in, and let's hear what you have on your mind. The phone line is open, okay? The phone line is open. Go ahead and call. Okay. You just started your show and network is shut down. That is somebody writing from ground zero, that we just came on live and La République du Cameroon took off network. I guess that is why the calls are sparse to come in. But for those of you in the diaspora watching and listening to the sound of my voice, go ahead and call. Let me know what you think about these stories. And while I wait for your calls, I want to take you to another story. You know, there are very many people out there, Ambazonians, who are paid, ladies and gentlemen, to go after yours truly, to attack yours truly. And often, these guys are sponsored by La République du Cameroon's agents. People like the guys are called MKPD, and this guy they call, what is his name? The guy who does Amber something. The guy who talks and you can't hear him. What is his name? What is his name? I don't remember that name. But in the audio that I'm about to present to you, they take yours truly to the social media and they say, if you are an Ambazonia fighter, you should never listen to Chris Ano. You should never, ever listen to Chris Ano. And Somebody from Ground Zero sent the audio to me. I also received lots of messages and audios like this coming from somewhere a commercial calls ABC TV. I learned that if they are live on their TV network for 12 hours, probably they spend about 4 hours talking Chris Ano instead of talking Ambazonia or La République du Cameroon. They spend at least 4 hours a day talking Chris Ano in different segments. And all they're trying to do is try to discredit me and the dignity with which I do what I do. I think all of you know, for the 9 years I have come into your homes with Ambazonia, with the Southern Cameroons. All of you know, every time I come here, I say it exactly the way it should be said. I don't care who it is, whose house that I go here. I don't care at all. But I say what it should be said, and I say it the way it should be said. Because I have said it again and again. Whether you are Ambazonian fighter, whether you are Ambazonian stakeholder or leader, if you do anything that compromises the integrity of the Ambazonian struggle for independence actualization, I come after you. Especially when I see manipulation, I see lies tellings, I see corruption. I come after you, and I don't care who you are and what you can do. And because they cannot confront me, every time they spend time calling my name, trying to discredit me. And so I came across, somebody sent this to me. I would like you to listen to it, and before I do some commentary over it. Listen to it, ladies and gentlemen.
All my please, good morning. I beg, make all man give me a ear, then make analyze the situation for all soldiers for Ground Zero. Make una listen. It is very, very important. I will start for thank all our forces for Ground Zero, especially for Menchu, for Boyo, and for Donga Mandon, wherever for Fako and for Meme, and to thank all our forces all over Ambazonia. I want also caution them, say, as we fight this liberation war, make all our forces consider for stop. If you don't watch Chris Anu show for TV, for YouTube, wherever, stop for watch Chris Anu show. And the first thing I want to tell you now, maybe we stop for watch Mr. Chris Anu TV show, if you be Amazonian soldier on the ground. Mr. Chris Anu TV or your TV program, it need to promote Amazonia in any form. Instead, it discourage Amazonia, especially the fighters, the soldiers on the ground. So make all that stop for watch Mr. Chris Anu show. Secondly, I want also to tell you that Population develop some strategy for ambush soldiers. That Population lost war. And it don't bring up the own method now for fight this war for this 2025 when for ambush soldiers. That Population sleep inside bush for 1 month, for 2 months, only for ambush one soldier.
All right, let's hold it there, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the guy say, make wanna try, make wanna stop for the watch Chris Anu his show. Make wanna stop. He wanna be Amba fighters, make wanna stop for the watch Chris Anu his show. I listen to this. I listen to this guy, and I hope say he go then tell the people he is addressing the reason why they should not watch Chris Anu his show. I know here the reason why they should not watch Chris Anu his show. I think I should play that segment again for you to listen. Let's get that segment. Please get that segment again. Let's play that segment again, please. Okay.
Consider for stop. If you don't watch Chris Anu show for TV, for YouTube, wherever, stop for watch Chris Anu show. And the first thing I want to tell you now, maybe we stop for watch Mr. Chris Anu TV show. If you be Amazonian soldier on the ground, Mr. Chris Anu TV or your TV program, it need to promote Amazonia in any form. Instead.
Okay. Okay, they said they want to stop for the watch Chris Anu TV or his show in order to promote Amazonia in any form. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear somebody hide his voice, distort his voice for send out a message. That is not a legitimate person. That is a crook or a bought out somebody. That person is trying to hide something. Is trying to hide something. If the guy who is making that audio is really serious, he should come on screen or use his phone, put his face on the phone, or just don't distort your voice and put out your message clearly, and also give the reason why you make the message. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know this guy, there are many of them out there. Sometimes I receive messages from this MKPD guy trying to attack yours truly. Unfortunately, these are irrelevant, very irrelevant people as far as Amazonian struggle is concerned. They have no knowledge, they have no common sense, they are no smart to know, to understand what and why we do what we do on this television screen or this television set. So when you hear those messages, know that those are some frustrated guys among us or agents of La République du Cameroon who hope that if you stop listening or watching Chris Anu, we lost the war, right? La République du Cameroon wins the war, because what I have done here for 9 years is educate you, is exposing La République du Cameroon, is bringing you information that otherwise would have sold this struggle, and we will keep on doing that and nothing else. Ignore fools and irrelevant people who hide their identities and their voices to send out crooked messages. All right, let me get back. Open the phone lines, please. Let me hear from you. If I don't hear from you, I will call it a night, because I think I have exhausted the information that I brought to you today. Let me see whether there are any messages. Again, the phone line is open. Go ahead and call and let me know what is on your mind. Good evening, sir. I'm writing from location X. A man was shot yesterday at Juan of Ak in Tarikon. His name is Emmanuel. Have you heard about the story? Okay, I'm hearing the story from you, sir. And I'm actually seeing the pictures of the guy shot dead. It's a very sad situation. All right, thank you for that message. Again, the phone line is open. You can go ahead to call in. This is open mic. You can discuss any subject in your mind. It doesn't have to be what I am talking about here. It can be any subject on your mind, either about Amazonia, about La République du Cameroon, or maybe about Issa Chiroma. Go ahead and call. The number is right there on your screen. And while I wait for your phone calls in the next 3 minutes, I will take a brief break out. Thank you.
ABS can help you reach your target audience like never before. Advertising on ABS, you'll benefit from our extensive reach and dedicated viewership. We offer special advertising packages during primetime slots and popular shows. You'll also be featured on our social media platforms, reaching an even wider audience. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Take your business to the next level. Contact our advertising team at absafricatv@gmail.com.
Support ABS Africa TV, empower African voices, and change the narrative. For far too long, Africa's stories have been told by others, through lenses tinted by the agendas of legacy media, often funded by Western interests. These narratives have painted a skewed picture of a continent brimming with resilience, innovation, and untold potential. But now it's time for change. It's time for Africans to tell their own stories. At Africa Broadcasting Service ABS, We are on a mission to redefine how Africa is reported. But this mission is not something we can achieve alone. We urgently need your help. Our vision is clear: to hire and train a new generation of community reporters and citizen journalists who will capture the pulse of Africa, reporting on the issues that matter most, from human rights and good governance to climate change and environmental justice. Armed with nothing more than smartphones and their untamed determination, these reporters will uncover the stories that legacy media too often ignore. We need to provide training and equipment to these storytellers so they can report on Africa as it truly is. We cannot do it without you. Your donation, whether big or small, will help us give Africa's unsung heroes the voice they deserve. Together, we can disrupt the old narratives, challenge stereotypes, and paint a truer, richer picture of Africa. This is more than just supporting journalism. It's about empowering a continent. It's about justice. It's about truth. Together, let's tell Africa's story. Please join our GoFundMe and donate now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the phone line is still open. The phone line is still open, so go ahead and call in if you have a contribution to make. Go ahead and call in if you have a contribution to make. If there is no call coming in, then I have to call it a night in the next 2 hours. All right. In the next 1 minute, I mean to say not 2 hours. All right, so no call is coming in. They said network is shut down on ground zero. So I will call it a night here, and once more, I would like to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.